A momentous Saturday afternoon, a terrific occasion. Austin Lyon joined by Sam Davis for some analysis of the Charles King Carly Reed wedding. And Sam, boy, what a terrific afternoon we had today.
Beautiful outside. Bridesmaids looked awesome. Groomsmen looked awesome. Beautiful setting. Weather held. Traffic was crazy, but that's what happens in a day like this. It can't all be perfect.
Before we get into too much detail, an update on the weather now from Jim Epperson.
The weather the last couple of days, it was really raining, but it really cleared up this morning. They were a little worried about the ground with a lot of the water, but it soaked into the ground. Everything was great. A little bit of wind, but a little bit of sun made it nice and warm, and it was a great ceremony all around. Back to you guys.
All right, Jim, thanks so much for that update. Sam, we get now into really breaking down what happened in the ceremony, and the chairs held up. The priest, I thought, was just outstanding, really.
Absolutely.
And it really started with the entrance of all the participants in the wedding.
Well, I thought that was really great. I thought orange was a fantastic accent color for not only the groomsmen, but the orange shoes of the bridesmaids. I mean, it was really working with the muted setting. Everybody walked in. Everybody, their practice was obviously well because nobody missed any cues. Excellent.
The music was just outstanding as well for all of the entrance. Really made it feel like a special setting.
Well, absolutely. It's one of those momentous days, and I think as our officiant touched on, it's really one of those things where it's once in a lifetime occasion, and we're fortunate enough to have that kind of a day where it was nice and clear and everybody knew their cue and there wasn't really any problems, and you really can't say enough about that.
In situations like this, you wonder often who's going to step up, who's going to become the star of the ceremony, and we got somebody who has a really bright future in Tyson King, I thought, this afternoon.
Austin, I think Tyson King is going to win Dancing with the Stars. If I know a guy, that's a kid that has a future right there. He's got star written all over.
In all honesty, I was a little bit confused about which side to sit on, not really sure whether or not there was a bride side or a groom side, but it really seemed like all that stuff worked out in the end.
Well, I had the advantage. I had an ace in the hole, whereas my wife, Candace, had went to school with both parties, so I was covered either way. So in that case, we ended up sitting on Charles' side. It worked out for us in the long run.
So we're now checking out the buffet, ready to eat some dinner, and buffet really the only way to go with regard to a wedding meal.
With this many people, it would be hard to sit all the plates and everything. I really think it definitely is how they're doing it, how they're calling by name or actually by table. I think it works out better. I'm waiting for my turn because I came here to win the MVP of the buffet. So let's get it on.
And clearly, you and I, perhaps not as highly regarded by Charles as we thought, considering our position in line with regard to the buffet. Of course, in all seriousness, a very special day. We were really happy to be here and be a part of it, and I know Charles and Carly have both been a special part of both our lives.
Well, absolutely, and I can't say enough about both parties. Both you guys really have been terrific, and I appreciate Charles's friendship and Carly's friendship, and we look forward to getting together with you guys in the future and having a good time.
And we love doing F&F. This is kind of a recreation of that. And for Charles, obviously a passion project that we shared with him. And for Carly, well, it really became a passion project of hers because she had to deal with Charles during that time. But in all seriousness, good luck to you both. We both love you very much, as does everyone here. It's been a real pleasure. For Sam Davis, I'm Austin Lyon. This is the F&F recreation of the Charles and Carly wedding.
Congrats.